then after he drop kicked that damn girl on the stage, she was
I
like,
forgot about that
she
shit.
was like, I gotta divorce, I gotta divorce him
That
because
was that was him. I forgot about the drop.
that's the last time I heard. Matter of fact, that's the last time I heard about him is when he slammed old girl neck on that damn stage.
Welcome to another episode of Split the Bill. This is our new format. We are now on StreamYard, testing out some new formats, getting away from Zoom. We got the mogul in here. Mogul, how you feeling this week?
So pay the bill, split the bill, the right way. Uh, I tried to dine and ditch, and I took a fork and I put it in a socket, and I got electrocuted. So that's why my hair looked like that.
He said the Home Alone was dude Marv.
Yeah, man. No, bad. Good hair day. Yeah,
Good head there.
yeah. It is what it is. We still got to split that bill. Don't worry about my head, nigga. You worry about paying your side of the bill.
Definitely do got to split that bill right now. First up, man, Meg Thee Stallion. Has Meg Thee Stallion been too free with her body? Meg Thee Stallion. Recently it just came out on DaBaby did a song admitting to sleeping with Meg Thee Stallion like the day before she got into the accident with Tory Lanez. The day before he allegedly shot her, which she lied about that. So, man, did she? A lot of people was asking if this happened while she was with Party. Like, I think it did. What's your thoughts on that?
No, it didn't happen while she was with Party. She left that party and got with Party right after that party. I mean, I lost respect for her, when she lied about messing around with Tori when Gail asked her. She clearly was lying. I've been around long enough to know when somebody lying. So, but yeah, she didn't. But I will say she wasn't. You know what I'm saying? I don't think she was with Party, but she definitely probably was getting around. I know Tori hit. I'm pretty sure I know he hit, and then I don't know if DaBaby lying or whatever, but he definitely threw that shot at her for the publicity. That's why we talking about it now, but we ain't talking about the album. I haven't even heard the song. I just heard he said that one thing. I ain't even heard the album. So yeah,
Yeah, with Meg, she went on stage. I believe right after this happened and said, "I could do what I want with my body, with who I want to with my body, cause it's my body." Like basically saying, to me, that was kind of basically disrespecting her relationship, saying, "Fuck it, she can do what she want to do with her
she
pussy."
she said that after DaBaby said his comment in the song.
Yeah, she said that on stage, like before performance, like she can do what she want to with her body, when she want to with her body, with who she want to with her body. That's what she
Well,
said.
you, well, honestly, that's true. I can't take that away from her. She can do what she want with her body. It is rude and kind of lame towards her guy if she said that, but she's notorious known to be a drunk. Like she be drinking and she be getting slapped. And I don't know, she probably dealing with a lot of different issues, a lot of different pain along with that fame. But it's true, it is her body. Obviously, party don't. I don't think. I guess I don't know what's going on behind closed doors, but it don't seem like it's bothering him. He buying her cupcakes and candy for Halloween, and he's doing a lot of you know lot of stand up nice things, I guess, for Megan, which is cool, But hey, it is what it is. It is her body, yada 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 yada.
Sound like to me it's gonna be for a good time and not a long time. I don't think that's gonna last too much longer between them.
Yeah. It ain't you never know what's going on in a relationship. Everything be looking like it's peaches and cream, but the peaches be old and rotten, and the cream be nasty with flies flying around that shit. So you just never know what's going on within a relationship for real. They probably putting on bullshit on social media to look a certain way, but you never know, man. Shit. Ain't no telling what kind of dude he is. He might be real. I don't know. He could be a real passive guy. He could be a real aggressive guy. You never know what kind of guy, what kind of. You really don't know what kind of female she is, but on the surface, she seemed to be a drunk, and she be lying, and hopefully the truth come out.
Well, to me, I could say she probably definitely is living in her songs. She could definitely be living the lyrics she talking about. She might really be about that life.
Yeah. I don't know. We gonna see. I don't listen to none of their music, man. All their music is whack to me. Mega had a couple of good songs at first, but I'm telling you, sometimes it's different things you could do, within your image, and can really turn people. It turned me off from her music. I really wasn't a real huge fan like that to begin with, but kind of turned me off. It turned me off. I don't listen to that shit. DaBaby, DaBaby, he's super corny. He a corny nigga that I don't know. I guess he be looking for the attention, looking for the clout or whatever. I don't know. He just come off corny to me, man. So
Now with DaBaby, you think this was all a publicity stunt? Because this seemed like he did this shit. He had the song on the album, put the song out as a single around this time. At a time when he was losing a lot of traction in his career by a lot of crazy shit he been doing. It's like sabotaging, pretty much self-sabotaging his own career. And they get to the point now where album sales is down. I seen a post the other day where they was talking about he was coming to Detroit, and they just went crazy on his shit on Facebook for his promotion for his concert coming to Detroit. There was just a bunch of people from Detroit say I got somebody said I gotta wash my hair that night. Can't make it. It's just like going in on this shit.
yeah, he definitely did that for publicity. He said he waited for the album to drop to say that. Anything he could do to get the attention, to get the clout, whatever comes his way. He been a gimmick guy from the beginning, dressing up in a diaper. So he loved the attention. He wants the attention, and that's the part of his image. Like really look at his name, DaBaby. That's exactly how he act. He act like DaBaby. It's like a spoiled ass kid that's trying to get all the attention he could get, and that's exactly what reflects in his actions and in his music. So, like, it's hard to gauge him. Like, like I said, he's just corny to me, and he comes off so you know unorthodox sometimes. Like, sometimes he seems like he be making a little sense, like when he be talking. Like he be having his views, and I'd be like, okay, but then he goes and do some silly shit. So can't really gauge that corny shit like that. But yeah, it's publicity stunt all the way around the board, without a shadow of a doubt. And it's just something to talk about for a couple of days, and then it's on to the next thing he do.
In my opinion, he about at that point. He been around for about what 4 or 5 years. That's usually that that's usually that breakthrough point. Either you break through that 5 year wall or you just fade away. Like he really right there right now, and from the look of it, it looked like he might just fade away.
Um, I don't know. I don't know if he necessarily gonna fade away. That's what's so weird. It's like you would think this shit, this all this whack shit gonna fade away, but uh, he seemed to have some strong fans that rock with that shit. Cause I'm gonna tell you, it's a lot of different layers about him that really throws me off and turns me off. First of all, he used the same style on every song. I mean, every rapper got their style, but sometimes you gotta switch it up. He grabs the same type of beat and he uses the same rap. It's like he copy and paste his written raps, and he just replaced the words, but it'd be the same flow to the point where it made me look at my style. Like I changed my style up on like then all my songs, but I use the same ad libs, the same infamous ad libs on my song. So it started making me look at myself like I'm not about to use these ad libs on every single song. I'm gonna use these ad libs on 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 real key songs. Like every song ain't gonna get this ad lib. These ad libs are lifelines now. Cause you could get played out like that. Like Young Jeezy was using the yeah ad lib for 2 albums straight. I got like shit 4 albums, so it's like I gotta practice what I preach too. Just using me for example, but I don't use the same flow, so it's kind of like okay, I could tolerate Young Jeezy doing the same ad lib. I can't tolerate somebody rapping the same way, and they gimmicky and corny on top of that. So yeah, the baby need to grow up.
Yeah, the baby. Definitely that's one thing I can say about him too. That style been the same since 2018. It's been the same style. I think
Yeah,
you say what now?
you just get tired of that shit, man. You just get tired of it. The style, like you said, I ain't even think about it. Yes, it has been since 2017, 2018. Yeah, 2018. That's a long time to be just rapping the same way on every song. And then your actions behind the music is trash. You know? Like, but hey, it's just a lot. You got fans. You got people that fuck with him. 50 fuck with him hard. 50 be posting everything he do.
Yeah, I think 50 can relate to to being the villain. I noticed that with 50, he support a lot of people. Like I guess he see a lot of himself in, like as far as being the villain in hip hop.
And sadly to say, because I'm a real huge 50 Cent fan. I could be biased towards 50, but I kind of growing out of that. And cause 50 be doing corny shit too. He be doing some off the wall silly shit too, and I'd be like, come on, 50 man. But I guess it's for the entertainment. I can't come up with no for him either. But you know, I don't know, man. It's just the relate. It's just got to you just got to be relatable. I think 50 a little bit more relatable than the baby. It's like the baby just be doing some real, you know, silly shit. You know,
Yeah, it remain to be seen if his album sales gonna pick up or his concert sales in the next few months. Cause he on tour, but we'll see how it's gonna go for that. To me, this is make or break this time. If this the album don't pick up no traction, his tour don't start taking off in performances, shit, he might fade away. But he definitely got to do
yeah. I mean, this album ain't gonna do good. This album ain't gonna do good. I mean, we'll see. I don't think it's gonna do good. Nobody's really checking for it. He ain't had no no song on the radio in about a couple years. Like he had that bopping song, and He had the Suge Knight song. He had some songs they was playing on the radio, but he had a time where he was hot. I said this on one of the Split the Bills before. He had a time where he ended up surpassing Lil Baby. I'm gonna go ahead and give him that. It was a time where he surpassed Lil Baby, and I seen it in Lil Baby eyes on stage or whatever. He was that competition was getting to him. But what Lil Baby, the cold thing about Lil Baby, what he did was he did a song with the baby instead of fight the energy, instead of resist, instead of distance himself. He gravitated to him. It's like I'm gonna do this song with him. He probably didn't want to do the song, but he did it. He did it, and that's what broke the curse. And that's what allowed Lil Baby to keep on flourishing. He kept on just doing him. And that's what you gotta do in life and in the music industry. When somebody else come out hotter than you don't get jealous and get mad. You go work with them. That's how you stay hot. Or you you champion them and get them their props. Show them some love. You know.
Yeah, those collaborations is definitely important. Collaborating with the people that's hot at the time to stay relevant. That's a
Hmm.
strategy you see a lot of older rappers doing. That's been staying relevant all this time.
Hmm.
They'll collab with the newest niggas and stay relevant through that.
Yeah.
It's y'all put down in the comments section what y'all think about Meg Thee Stallion and her body, yada yada, going all over the damn place. And also the baby and whether or not y'all think his career is against the ropes. Well, it is against the ropes, but whether or not y'all think he's gonna be able to salvage his career at this point.
Yeah.
And next up, the B.E.T. Awards. Our thoughts on the B.E.T. Awards
Mm.
2022.
Man, it was a lot of good highlights. The BT Hip Hop Awards was it was one for the books in my opinion. They managed to really incorporate down south, East Coast. They blended all that shit in together, man. And I think Fat Joe was like the perfect host for this shit because he done rapped on all different type of kind of beats. He kind of just made his way around, made his rounds with music, and he pretty respected. So got the personality to do it. So from what everything that I've seen with the Hip Hop Awards, I liked it. I liked it, man. From the Loud Records, man. The Loud Records came out. They had they was originally supposed to do a Loud Records concert. Like I don't know if it was gonna be a tour, but it was supposed to be with all the artists that was on Loud Records. So I guess this was the best way that they could do it by the best mainstream way they could do it by champion that record label. And it was a success, man. It was nice, man. From my favorite group, 3 6 Mafia, to Project Pat, Wu Tang, Havoc, Mob Deep. Steve Rifkin. He got a lot of he had a lot of artists. But before I go into Rifkin, man, they had the Smack DVD URL battles on there. I'm a huge fan of URL. DNA, he killed uh K Shine, and if you know their history, they battled before. They battled about 4 or 5 years ago, and Shine kicked DNA ass. He really, he won. Like he was so creative in that battle 4 or 5 years ago. So to see DNA get back, see DNA, he won last year against Geechee Gotti because DNA got on that on the current stage in the industry crowd. DNA is unbeatable. He unbeatable. It's some people that probably can beat him, but I'm gonna go ahead and say it. If you put DNA in front of an industry crowd on the BET Awards, it's gonna be hard for you to beat him because he's so seasoned on he know exactly what to say to get industry. crowd off their feet. And I just like hip hop wars. They showed that element from battle rapping, graffiti, whatever. They showed real hip hop shit. Way better than the BET Awards. BET Awards more like formal, like this the BET Awards for R&B, hip hop. We got this, we got that. This is BET. The hip hop awards are straight bars. So yeah, it was dope. I liked it.
Yeah, I know. I started to get away from some of those award shows based on I mean, just every year it seemed like they do less and less as far as like the performances. I mean, that was just my opinion in the last few years of the award shows, how they been.
Yeah, I mean, they're a little they long winded, they long. I'm gonna keep it real with you, man. I uh I prefer to look at the highlights, man. You could really they if they showing the best highlights, it's almost you could cut all the bullshit out. Look at the highlights, on they on BT on the YouTube page or whatever. But yeah, it'd be too long. It'd be a little different things, and it'd be a sleep fest too. But in my opinion, this one was good. It was good. They did their damn best to try to touch all aspects. They tried new things, and it looked like it worked. It looked like Fat Joe might be there again next year.
Now, what did you think about Lotto winning that award?
I didn't see that. What award did she win?
I believe it was Breakthrough. Was it Breakthrough Artist?
Oh no, that was Glorilla. Glorilla won Breakthrough Artist.
Lotto. It might have been the song.
Lotto won one of those awards, but I don't think it wasn't the Breakthrough Artist.
It was, I believe, New Artist. Oh, best song, because
What
Kodak,
song is that?
Big Energy, because Kodak Black was upset about Super Gremlin not winning over that song.
Yeah, he got every right to be mad. He got every right to be mad because that song was better than
Yeah,
Big B Energy. To be honest with you, the Super Gremlin song is man. I didn't at first when I first heard that song, I didn't like it, and I kind of just glanced through the video, but then I started hearing it, the first time I listened to it, I didn't give it a proper listen. Man, when I really sat down and listened to it like that second and third time, I was like, man, this song is out of there. This song is cold as hell. Super Gremlin definitely should have won. That's like the hottest song that came out uh this year. So uh yeah, it ain't no way in hell Lotto should have won that. Especially with it being a remake from Mariah Carey shit or whatever.
yeah. I feel like that's a big part of the reason it won, just based off the Mariah Carey sample. I feel like
Don't get me wrong, Mulatto, not to cut you off, Mulatto is dope. She she's one of my favorite female rappers out. Like I always say this when I talk about her, she actually know how to rap. She actually is a really good rapper.
yeah.
But but that song it wasn't for me. Well, I like that song more than the Shine on Me song. Big Big Energy, it's good. I meant to say the "Shine on Me" song wasn't for me. I didn't like that song. That song felt like it was forced. But she got bars. She could rap. She rap real good. But nah, Kodak Black should have won that.
Yeah, I feel like I feel like the industry don't really fuck with Kodak Black like that. I feel like they feel like I mean he had his songs that was like pop like the song he did with Gucci and Bruno Mars. He didn't have some pop hits and shit like Z Walk. Well, Z Walk was kind of crossover, but he didn't have
Uh,
some, for the industry. But I feel like really the industry don't. They kind of like still on the fence about really fucking with him.
Man, he hood, man. I mean, I think you need people like Kodak Black in the industry, man. I mean, that 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 rebel, do what you want to do, hot music, good. It's just he got the image, he got that shit, bro. He always had he ever since he came out, he always seemed to have this persona about him. He always seemed to come out with something dope. Like it was always something that was out that I liked of his. I probably didn't like the whole album, but it was always some on one of his albums that I really liked. That stood out to me. But it's just the whole make his whole makeup just on from his image to his sound, his look, where he from. He just like he dope.
Yeah, Gucci. I know Gucci. Look at Kodak, and I guess it reminded him of himself when he was younger. Like a lot of the shit he was getting into with back and forth with jail and shit.
Yeah,
Just having some hood classics. Cause Gucci had hood classics. Kodak got hood classics.
yeah. Gucci man, work ethic is like third to none. You know, say third to none because maybe Lil Wayne works worked more than him. He got a more even stronger work ethic, but Gucci Mane is not far from Wayne, Gucci Wayne, But Kodak Black don't put out a whole lot of songs like how Gucci Mane did, but I can see a comparison. I can see that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But y'all put down in the comment section what y'all think about the BET Awards and whether or not y'all think Kodak got cheated out of that award or not. What y'all think about that? And man, it's something in the water this week, man. The divorce parade going crazy. All these divorces, like what the fuck is going on? Like, man, you gotta just don't get on one knee right now because we don't know what the fuck going on. Um, three divorces seem like in the same damn day. We had the biggest one was probably Tom Brady and his model wife Giselle Bundchen, and then you had Tia Mowry and Corey Hardrick from The Shy. They played on The Shy and some other stuff he did. 14 years they divorced. Then you had Miguel and his wife divorced too. It's like, what the fuck is going on this week?
Man, I guess they all got tired at the same time, huh? People be growing apart. People be getting in that shit for the wrong reason. Communication be stopping, schedule problems, and I seen something on this channel called RRG about uh was it is it Tia or is it Tamara? Tia, I think it's Tia, right?
Yeah, this Tia that divorced
Say
Corey Hart.
something about their marriage where she said that they put their sex on the schedule. Like it's got and she demands that her kids stay in the bed. Not why they not why they have a sex, of course, but just staying asleep in the bed with them. So that's why they put the sex on the schedule so they could schedule to do that. Man, you cannot. I'm telling you right now, women, you can't do that to no man. It's gonna be a divorce popping up. It's gonna be some insanity going on. It's some couples that might work for, but I'm gonna tell you right now, shit, 87% man, it ain't gonna work for them. It ain't gonna work. There's got to be something that they both want. Maybe he tried that, and maybe he probably was like, man, we got this big ass house. We got the kids in bed with us. Like they need to go to their room. We need when it's time to go to bed. We need to lock in. And she wasn't going, man. Then that's what happened. You had the kids, and that shit get to changing the dynamic of your intimacy. And then they already busy as hell. And then let's look at. I be looking at things a little bit different too. Why all of a sudden they want a divorce now? when his career started picking up, when his career was down under hers, or when he was kind of just getting a little onesie twosie, extra jobs for movies or TV. She seemed like she was okay with that. As soon as his ass got on the shine and he started picking up some traction, now you hear about a divorce. It's like it's either it's either she got jealous or he started feeling himself, or a little bit of both, or maybe he started just saying like, man, I'm on a his TV series now. You're gonna have to get me up. You gotta take me off the schedule. I need that ass whenever I want it. And you're gonna get to get these motherfucking kids about this room too, ho. For real.
He said the kids about the world. So yeah, it definitely could have been that. It could have been that she was maybe comfortable in the marriage when she was on top as far as the spotlight. Because
Uh-huh.
lately, I mean, over the last, I want to say probably a few years, I mean, other than that talk show stuff she been doing, I mean, you ain't really heard of her getting
Yeah. Talk
acting
show,
gig.
man. Only thing I know is sister, I got my own mind. That's all the fuck I know. I don't know no other shit she did. I know she did that talk show. That ain't nothing. She's living off the residuals and the popularity of sister.
Should
You
never
know.
knew how much I missed you.
Yeah, man. Like, and then you look at Tom Brady. Tom Brady was like, okay, after this championship, I'm gonna divorce her. His divorce was already on schedule. Speaking of schedules, I don't know who filed a divorce, but I'm pretty sure he was like, okay, I'm gonna win his last championship. I'm gonna get this ring, and I'm gonna take her fucking ring back. Yeah, I'm getting this ring, and she gonna give me her ring back. He got too many rings to be giving the bitch a ring. I'm telling you right now. I'm gonna tell you. It, and as strict as his diet is, and how focused he is, maybe she just wasn't living up to the support, like, or living up to whatever. But I don't want to always just blame it on the woman. It could be him too. It could be the problem, that he's so damn into the football that it didn't work out for her. But people be getting them footballs, be getting wives for the wrong reasons. See, he want to get a trophy wife. He got too many trophies to have a trophy wife. He need a real wife now. So it ain't gonna work. Hmm.
Yeah. Now, from what I was hearing about it, because he been playing a long ass time. I think this like his 20 some season. It might be his 20th season. Might be longer than that. He was supposed to retire after last season. He took 11 days off and then said he changed his mind. I guess she was looking, because he said he wanted to retire to focus on the kids and the family. And I guess she was pissed off by that when he turned around and said, "Damn, I can't do it." I guess he said he loved the game too much. He can't leave yet.
Yeah, and that's a
Yeah,
problem. She. Not to cut you off. She stuck by his side and waited, and when he said it, that's probably what it was. When he said he was gonna retire, I remember he said he was gonna retire, and she probably was like, "Yes, he finally about to leave this fucking soccer alone." And then
the
and
Mexican.
then he and then he turned around and went back to go play football, and she probably had enough. She probably had enough. So hell, oh, and speaking of football, and I know we talking about the divorce and the parade. A lot of them did get divorced. But while we on football, and I'm not a football fan, but I did recently just hear about Brad Favre doing some fraud shit.
Yeah, oh yeah, the Mississippi fried shit where he did the welfare fraud, took all the welfare money and shit.
But
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 that
guess
ain't,
what? But guess what?
yeah.
He's still with his wife. They didn't get divorced.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they didn't get divorced, but
Okay, then.
I
So he
think
doing something. He
I think
doing something right.
the thing with his wife though, she not on that. She not a celebrity like a model or nothing. I mean, when it's two people with two high level careers, like that shit just be. like back and forth, going to the point where they lean in this way, they lean in this. It's a lot of shit with them Hollywood. When two stars married, it's a lot of shit going on.
Yeah. Any other divorces you want to lock into? I could give you my perception on any of those. It's a lot of them, but we could touch on a few more if you want.
Did I touch on the Miguel and his wife? They got divorced too. I'm not sure if they was married as long. Might have been a few years, but shit, that's another started.
I feel like I could be honest, baby. No, no. It all started after that song. That how many drinks? As he did that. How many drinks to it? As he did that song, she was like, "Oh shit, I got to divorce her."
You
I
say he
got
used to. You say he used to come home falling through the door, saying shit. How many drinks, man?
I didn't even know. But to be honest, man, I didn't even know he was married. I didn't even really know his whole thing. But when I looking at it on the surface, man, you never know what that could be. That probably be some people just grew apart type of thing. Or I'm telling you, man, they that fame, that money just had you. Even when you ain't famous or having money, you could end up doing some weird shit or doing the wrong thing when it come to marriage and all that stuff or just decisions. But it's like heightened. It's like 31 times worse. So you got to stay level headed. So ain't no telling what happened with Miguel. And then after he drop kicked that damn girl on the stage, she
I
was like,
forgot about that
she
shit.
was like, I gotta divorce. I gotta divorce him because
That was him. I forgot about the drop.
that's the last time I heard. Matter of fact, that's the last time I heard about him is when he slammed old girl neck on that damn stage. And he disappeared for a while, and after the court settled, she divorced his ass. She's like, okay, I see what kind of money he got now. I got to get out of there. Hmm.
Yeah, she cashed in that ticket, and this is a big issue because it's making a lot of regular people just look at it like, I don't want to do that shit. It's marriages in the against the ropes right now as far as people beliefs on it. You think people seeing all these
Man,
celebrity divorces put them in a space where they kind of hid that ring back behind their back and walked out the room and shit backwards and shit.
you know what, man? It's definitely a divorce parade, but they role models to certain people and they popular, they celebrities. So it's becoming a new fad for I guess for people to get divorced, but to each his own. It's this those many people got divorced. There's a lot of people that got married too, and it is exceptions to the rule. It is marriages that's working out. People still together, but let's not forget it is people that's married that's waiting. They can't wait for their kids to get grown so they can get the fuck out their home. So it's just different. It's different type of. It's different type of people that's getting married, but it's exception to the rules. People that's working out, is they working out? It's possible, but hey, it just depends on the couple. How far you gonna take it? You go couples therapy, communication. Hey, you scratch my back, I scratch yours. I love you, yeah, I love you too, but I'm gonna trade you. You give me what I want, I'm gonna give you what you want. We can live happy ever after. I'm gonna stay consistent on giving you what you want. You stay consistent on giving me what I want. Yeah, shit, we could fist pump with our rings on our hand. And we could live on forever. Until if you ever feel like you don't want to do this no more, they go to the motherfucking door. I'm gonna hold it open for you, and I'm gonna be crying when I close it. I'll miss you, but hey, if you don't want to be here, love don't live here anymore. Oh,
it's,
shit.
it's getting to a point because it's incentivized. Well, women got an incentive to leave the marriage, so it's a lot of them cashing in that ticket. That ticket at the casino, they can't go get their cashier money and cash it in and leave. Shit. Cause they don't have nothing to lose, really.
Yeah, but you know that ain't been no secret. That's been at the beginning of time. You know, women checking the bag, alimony, just everything working out in their favor. You know, it's nothing. There's nothing new. Nothing really new under the sun. It just happened. It's just all those divorces is happening like at the same time, and that's what's so unique about this time around. Because you normally hear about a breakup, a divorce, every 2 months, every 3 months, because there's so many celebrities out. But you hear it simultaneously or really, really close around. It's like, what's the connection with all this? Did they all get on three-way calls and say, "Yeah, I'm about to divorce. I'm gonna divorce too. Let's just divorce." And like you said, they created a divorce parade. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely a divorce parade. And Kanye and Kim, I guess, was leading the parade at the beginning of the year because Kanye still Kanye ain't letting that shit go. He been going crazy on IG with this shit.
Well, he still won't come back, or what is he?
Yeah,
I haven't kept up. I know he did the White Lives Matter bullshit, right?
he did that. Yeah, Kanye just been going crazy in general. Him and Khloe Kardashian went back and forth the other day on Instagram about the kids. Man, definitely. On that note, this has been an episode of Split the Bill on the new streaming websites we trying out. Y'all be patient with us. We ironing out some bugs for the new podcast, give it a more polished look and more professional, and eventually be able to live stream on different services. Y'all can catch us pretty soon on Facebook Live, streaming on there, streaming on YouTube and Twitch at the same damn time.
Amen. No, for real. Split the bill, pay the bill. Man, I love doing this with you. Our chemistry on here is remarkable, and this real dope, man. It's a good concept for a podcast. Great mind that thought about it like yourself. S, you did doing a great job, and to be able to say split the bill, it's the best way to say, hey, we could agree to disagree. We disagree, whatever. Let's split the bill on this. I really like the concept, man.
Yeah, definitely appreciate you being a part of it, bro. Everybody watching, we appreciate y'all for joining in. As always, do something freaky to that like and subscribe button and put comments down in the comment section. Until next time, YouTube, and pretty soon on Twitch, Facebook, and every other social media service. Y'all take it easy. This week on Split the Bill, Megan Thee Stallion goes from lying about being shot to lying about being a thought. Last week y'all just had a hair. Last week y'all was just bald. Now y'all got a hair unit. Ain't no way you could tell me you ain't got the money to split this bill.